And we are live. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. I love the intro. I hope I can get that figured out on my end.
Got to work on that.
And do I have an echo? Because I hear an echo now. Or I did.
I don't hear one.
You know, I was just talking to you a few minutes ago, and my mic was muted. How did you hear me?
I don't know.
Because I looked, when the intro come on, I looked down, and it showed it was muted. So I'm thinking, how did she hear me? I don't know how it works. It's crazy. But anyway, we're here.
We have 5 people lurking, evidently.
Woohoo! Hey, y'all, whoever it is.
Hey. Chuck said, hey, y'all, I'll be there in a few.
Linda and Chuck, how are y'all?
But,
y'all,
so Shannon is, do what?
I'm tired of the rain.
Yeah, I was supposed to say you're still in the flood zone.
I need to go to you.
We did get a little bit the other day. And what's up, Jesse? Welcome in. Kissa.
Kissa, Poppy.
Poppy.
How are y'all doing?
And but
not much though.
No, not a whole lot. Treasure Hunter, hello.
Hey Neil. Thanks for coming in.
But I didn't get a whole lot. It did. The wind blew somewhat. But
since I have been here, literally the last 3 weeks, it has rained every day. I mean, it's crazy. I guess it's because it's hurricane season. I really don't know, but
yeah,
it's raining a lot.
You live down in there in Gatorland too. You gotta keep them gators watered.
And I don't want it to flood here because I don't want no gators at our front steps.
Shannon step out the door in the morning and step right on one.
I don't mind feeding them as long as I'm a good distance away and they cannot get me.
Yeah, for real. So what has everybody been up to? Anything good?
Neil said Beth is here too. She's driving the van on I-20 in Texas. Oh, y'all are still in Texas. That's cool. Yep, I'm on I-20 quite a bit.
Evelyn.
Hi, Miss Evelyn. How are you?
Yeah, we will be in Shreveport and Bossier area Saturday, I believe. So
darn, I wish I was coming through, but
our grandbaby is starting school this year, so we're taking her to the aquarium.
Oh, that'll be fun.
She's excited.
Yes, I bet. Aquariums are fun. I don't care how old you are. I haven't been to one in a while. I think the last one we went to was in New Orleans, and it was nice.
Yeah. They're good till you get to the part where all the snakes and the creepy crawlies are.
Well, they're behind glass, so I'm good on that. But yeah.
The one I went to was really creepy, though. You go in there, and it has all the snakes in the aquarium and all that. And it's a darkened room. And so down around your legs, it's pretty dark, which is very dim lighting. And I'm like, oh, my goodness. What if one of those things are loose, you know?
And sometimes you can't find them in the cages, you know. I'm looking at them to find them, and it's like, no.
No.
Oh, Treasure Hunter headed home. Okay, y'all be safe.
Yeah, have a safe trip.
But
anyway, do what?
Jesse said he's living the dream, so please don't wake us up. It depends on what kind of dream I'm having.
Yeah.
I don't dream every night, but they say, I have heard that you do dream every night. You may just not know it. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know.
But I do dream a lot.
Sometimes you dream the most stupidest stuff that makes no sense at all.
I know. You sure do.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And sometimes, I'll wake up and I'll remember my dream, but then 10 minutes later, I couldn't tell you what the dream was about. It leaves me.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. We have a special guest coming on today here in a few minutes.
Yay.
The legendary Chuck.
Everyone knows Chuck. Everyone likes Chuck, too. They have to. He's nice.
Jesse said it's that dream of being retired for another 30 years. Evelyn has crazy dreams all night. Is that what she's going to say?
All night last night. I have some crazy ones that makes no sense. Sometimes they last for a little while, and then sometimes they last all night long. But I have a lot of nightmares, too, and I don't know why. And it's usually about snakes. Don't ask me why, but I do. And it's the only certain kind, the yellow ones, whatever they're called. The big yellow ones, that's the ones I dream of. I have no idea why either.
I don't know what they're called.
I don't either. Poppy said, have you ever been injured in a dream? I'm sure I have. I don't remember, but I'm sure I have.
Have you ever fell in a dream? Dream you were falling?
Well, I have been falling asleep and I thought I was falling, and then I get scared and I wake up. They
say if you ever land, you die.
I know. That's what I've heard too. I'm not so sure. I'm not so. Yeah, if you fall off your bed onto a hard rock floor, maybe.
Oh my goodness! Welcome in, Niecy. I still got to measure my head. Girl, I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I will try to get that done today.
Hi, Niecy. How are you? Mine does everything happen on Tuesday around here. I know. It seems to be the busiest day when you got something else to do, you know?
It does.
I don't know, Neil, if they're called pythons or not, but they're yellow and they're really big around. I don't know.
Probably wants to know if you've ever been injured in a dream.
I don't think so. I don't know for sure.
I think I've been bit by a snake in a dream.
That's scary. That's enough. I've been chased in my dream.
So just around, Niecy, like my little halo?
The crayon.
Oh, man. Treasure Hunter, do you follow us on Facebook and Instagram?
I'm not sure if they're on Instagram. I've not seen him and his wife on Instagram, but they could be. I'm not on. I have to speak up. I am terrible with Instagram. I'm not on there enough. I don't keep up with it like I should, so I apologize. But, yeah, I need to get better at that.
Come on up, Niecy. Show us what you mean.
Jesse said, I dreamt I was being attacked by a mad dog, and I started kicking my wife, Lisa, without prejudice. She was not happy about that dream. Oh, my word. That's scary.
A boa constrictor. All right. We're going to bring in Niecy, and we're going to bring in Chuck.
Hey!
Hey, y'all.
Niecy's about to show us how to be crowned.
All right, so this is how I need you to measure the crown of your head. There's two different ways. You can take your hand, and if your hand reaches from one side to the other, then you can measure from your middle fingertip all the way down to the base. But that's not always accurate. The other way is to take measuring tape right to the middle of your head, from here to about here. See that?
Yeah.
And then take it out. So I'm a 6.5. I'm an adult small hat. I'm a 6.5 is where my crown is. And if you want to do the circumference, just to let me know. Hang on, I gotta move my ponytail out of the way. You're just gonna take it. Make sure the tape it goes down below here, about the base of your skull, to about the middle of your forehead. And put your finger. And I am 21 inches around. So that's all you got. That's all you gotta do, girl. That's all you. I got your yarn. It's sitting in a little spot right here, just waiting for me to pick up my hook.
All right, sounds good.
So just let me know what the measurements are, girl, and I got you covered.
Sure will.
All right, I'm gonna pop back down because little man's watching TV, and TV's important.
All right, we'll see you. Bye bye. Welcome in, Chuck.
Well, thank you. I'd walked away a minute to go take care of something with my son, and I come back and y'all were measuring heads. So I'm not sure what I got into.
We're seeing if we have the big head.
Whose head is the biggest?
Yeah. I was wondering if I was going to have to be measuring my head or something. I didn't come prepared for that.
That's funny.
Y'all are doing well, I hope.
So how have you been doing, Chuck?
Just living the good life. It's good to be me, if you're me. I don't know if you're blended, it may not be, but it's good to be me. Hey, you still down in Louisiana, Shannon?
I sure am.
I was going to tell you what y'all need to do, and it has to be on a weekend because I don't know if you're up there, how many weekends you're there, but we need to get together. Me and Belinda can drive to Slidell, or we can drive to the Gulf Coast. I'm not going to New Orleans. You don't going to New Orleans.
I don't blame you, actually.
We'll drive to Slidell, or we can drive to down to the coast somewhere, Waveland, or anywhere if y'all want to meet sometime, and we'll get some lunch or supper or something.
That'd be nice. We need to do that because I don't think we're too far from you.
No, you're not. You got an hour and a half, really, probably from us.
Yes.
Where we live down the interstate, because it's not too far down there.
Slidell is a nice town. It's a nice area. That's only like 30 minutes from us.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, it's not too bad for us either. It's about an hour or so from us. Maybe not quite that far.
Right.
I know it's about 80 miles from Slidell to Denham Springs, where we used to go, or not quite that far, but about 70 miles. It takes us about 2 hours to get to Hammond.
Okay.
This other side of Hammond. So
I think I want to say I go through Hammond going home, but I'm not sure. I can't be positive.
if you go down 12, if you go down Interstate 12, and it turns into 10.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I do it because I go 10, I guess, to 12. No, wait. I go to Baton Rouge that way somehow. Yeah. I couldn't tell you. I get confused.
Well, Interstate 10 goes through New Orleans. It goes through New Orleans and across Mississippi and all that. Right. And Interstate 12 kind of dead ends there at the line, Louisiana line.
Right.
Anyway, if you go Interstate 12, you go through Hammond. I got kinfolk over there.
Okay.
My sister and all her kids and grandkids and all them knuckleheads. And they live over there. I grew up over there in that part world, kind of close.
That's pretty cool.
Jesse said, "Welcome to Do You Measure Up with Nisi?"
Hey, that's actually pretty good.
Nisi said she can tell Chuck's an adult small.
Yeah. Hey, but I pack a lot in there. I cram it full.
Mine should be really small then because I'm not sure I have a brain at times.
There's not a whole lot of space in there for them rocks to rattle. I see Beth, treasure hunter Neil was saying that Beth was born and raised in Slidell. They're Louisiana folks too. Louisiana folks.
I got my honey home today. He got rained out.
Hi, babe. Oh.
Oh, hey, Roger.
Oh no.
Chuck.
Hey, Chuck. Where is it? Where is it?
It's close enough. Just go to the middle. Just go to the middle of the computer. You might not be on the phone. Are you on the phone or a computer?
On a computer.
Yeah. I have the hardest time with that too, knowing which direction to point.
What?
You need a shower.
That's my man.
You stink.
I've been working.
He's gonna start working. He needs a shower.
I'm a working man.
Sherry, do you feel lonesome over there in Texas when Shannon's gone?
Well, I'm actually in Arkansas, but yeah.
Why did I think he was in Texas?
She's close
I'm
to
not far from the Texas line, about 15 miles, something like that, probably.
Okay, so Shannon must not live too. I mean, from Arkansas to Texas, I guess y'all kind of up in that little corner area.
Yeah, there's about a couple hours between us.
Okay.
Not
I was
far
thinking
at
it was
all.
closer than that
No.
for some reason. I just put y'all together. I put y'all as neighbors. I don't know why.
I would take her as a neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
We usually, what do you say?
Just feed you some liver.
I feed you corn.
Wait a minute. I can understand not liking liver, but who don't like corn?
Roger.
Oh, Roger don't like the corn?
I don't like
Not even sweet corn?
He'll like corn, cabbage, or coconut. The 3 C's.
The 3 C's that could be extinct.
Now, I don't like coconut. Coconut's like eating plastic or something.
I'm not a big fan of coconut either.
I like the taste.
I like coconut. I ain't eating no cabbage. Ugh.
I love
love
cabbage.
I do too.
Fried cabbage and bacon.
Oh, man.
Mm,
Now we're
That's
talking.
not
Corn on the side and coconut cake,
some cornbread.
cornbread.
Sweet cornbread, might I add.
Yeah.
My favorite.
I didn't even know that existed until after I got married. I hated the cornbread my mom made. My mom made that cornbread that was like 3 inches thick near the mouth. It suck all the moisture out of your mouth. You take a bite of it and immediately you'd shrivel up because it suck all the moisture out. And I was like, I hate cornbread. And then Belinda made it.
If it looks like cake, I love it.
No. Now she makes some that's sweet, that's kind of sweet, and it's pretty good. But she makes some that's thin, like real thin. It's crunchy, and I can eat that. I can eat that all day.
Welcome in spring.
Hey, Zany May.
Jesse said your head is so small, most people lose their marbles, but you only lose one.
Yeah, but we don't listen to Jesse. We try to ignore him as much as possible. We like Lisa. Lisa's a fantastic person, worth joining their channel and following their life, but you got to put up with Jesse. No, he knows I'm joking. I hope he knows I'm joking.
I was watching Brenda's live with Jesse on there. He's hilarious. He is so hilarious.
And he's a good guy. He really is. I was thinking about when we got married, I didn't like squash, fried squash, because Mom always made it. And my mom can cook. My mom is like one of the best cooks in the world, but I did not like her cornbread. I did not like her squash. And so when we got married, Belinda made it, and she made it with flour or something. Anyway, the way she cooked it, it was right on. And been eating it ever since now. 30 years, going strong.
I love fried squash.
No, I do like fried squash.
I like squash near about any way you can make it.
I'll eat it
Casserole.
Squash casserole.
fried, and then there is a squash casserole that's a Mexican type casserole. I'll eat it in. It's good.
I don't know if I've ever had that.
Well, I do a squash and zucchini mixed together
Yeah.
casserole. It's good.
Yeah, she does that sometimes. Wink, wink.
Um,
Anyway, it's raining here too, Shannon,
I know. Have y'all been having rain every day?
which is good because we went so long without it. I mean, we went
Right.
probably 2-3 months without a drop of rain. It would rain all around our little area, and I told Blenda, I said she's going to have to start living right or something because everybody else is getting rain but us, and we was dried up. I mean, we was parched. I was coughing dust balls, dust, poof, poof. And
Mhm.
so I guess she straightened up. She got right with the Lord, and I'm going to have to tell her she might need to, as much rain as we've been getting, she may have to go back on a little bit on the wild side, dry stuff a little bit.
I have a question, and I imagine you probably would say yes. Do you ever use your wife and your children for your illustrations and your sermons?
Oh, yeah.
I figured you did.
Hey, that whenever I was ordained, that was one of the questions, or that was not a question, but it's like a charge to me, something, blah, blah, something to do with the church and preaching the truth and all that. And then also that you have to use your wife and children in the examples, or else they would disqualify me. And so I've been faithful at it for a long time now. And plus it's fun.
Oh.
I have, I guess. I try not to because I don't want to embarrass them, but I guess every now and then you just can't help but,
Yeah.
it's life. If you can help somebody with your life, then I guess that's a good thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nisi
Raining
said,
season is here.
do what?
Raining season is here for here anyway, but not Texas, obviously.
Yeah.
It's hit and miss here.
I don't know what's going on. We've been getting a good bit of rain here lately. It keeps every day. Well, we hadn't. I mean, not a whole lot every day, but every day we're getting some.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting enough, which is good because I need to start getting out in my garden. I get interested in it again. It was so hot, I just lost interest. But I need to get out there and do some more planting and get some more things in the ground.
Right.
So
have y'all done a bunch of canning yet?
We've done a little bit. We put up, we canned tomatoes, whole tomatoes. We'd run out of that this year, so we went ahead and put up some whole tomatoes. Well, not whole tomatoes, but kind of crushed tomatoes. We put up tomato sauce, peas, beans, lima beans, stuff like that. Green beans. We put up some green beans. We can all year. Yeah. Like during the winter, we might can like more meat. Like if we go deer hunting or something like that, we'll put up the deer in jars and keep it. And stores run sales on their chicken or pork or something. We'll get that and try and put it up.
Yeah.
I've got kids that, we've done some carrots too. Listen, my wife went out and got, I don't know how many pounds, 40 pounds or something of carrots the other day. And I was putting it up, canning, jarring it up. And my daughter, my youngest daughter, which is in the process of buying a house, she come in and she said, "Daddy, can I have some carrots?" And I was like, yeah, there's plenty of carrots. Go ahead. She said, "No, I mean, when I get to my house, I want you to can me some carrots so I can bring to my house." And I was like, I guess, I've been doing it with my other children. Might as well do it with you too. Just come get what you want.
Have you ever canned cherry? Because I haven't.
Cherry?
Maybe once.
I've never canned. Yeah,
I thought you said, have you ever canned cherries? Hold on.
Have you? Because I love cherries.
That one rock got stuck.
That's when his marble floated down.
Yeah, that marble floated down and got. You don't can cherry?
No.
And you don't either. Well, let me introduce you to
I would
the
like to do some like jams and jelly and maybe salsa.
I
But
love, and I mean anything because it's so quick. Like if you want a meal, just go to the pantry, bloop, 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 and you got it. And everything's pretty much already cooked. You just got to heat it up. And you can carrots for me. I took my mouse and I put it over there. I was about to click on. I had my live earlier, and I'm still in the mode of clicking on chat on comments. So,
welcome in back to Country Homestead.
Back to Country Homestead.
hey Jeff,
Chuck said your one marble has a crack in it already.
What are you talking about? You?
No, don't talk about me, dear.
Ah,
This is Chuck that is only like an hour and a half from us.
I told her that we need to meet up, get blended. Maybe on the weekend we can drive down to Slidell or something, or down to the coast.
Oh yeah. Whereabouts are y'all at? What town?
We're around Hattiesburg, just south
Oh.
of Hattiesburg.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not too far. We go down to the coast every once in a while, and because I like their seafood restaurants down there,
Mm-hmm.
a lot better restaurants than we do up here.
I'll have to get Shannon to meet y'all sometime.
He's a jokester, y'all.
We're not used to that. We're so serious minded.
Chuck is a very serious person.
I gotta go take a shower. No, you can't join me.
Don't pay attention to him.
Hold on a minute. I need to split that marble so it will clog up both ears.
Thanks for coming in, Spring. Have a great day.
I have to put myself on mute when he's around. But no, I would love to can if we didn't travel. If we were home, it'd be because I'm not able to really grow anything. I could while on the road, but it's hard to keep up with it because I go back and forth. So
You can do like Jesse and Lisa. They go to this big farmer's market and get their stuff. And
okay.
it's a pretty cool looking place. I don't know if you've seen this video on it, but it's huge. It's massive. They have
I love
everything.
farmers markets.
We have what they call a U-pick. You know, they grow it, and you can either go pick it or else they pick it for you. And that's what we generally do because we're kind of lazy. We just kind of go and let them pick it for us, and we just bring it home. But it's still cheap. I mean, it's still not that expensive.
Right.
On stuff like beans, like butter beans. Who wants to pick butter beans or shell them? I mean, nobody wants to do that. We ain't got time for that.
I've never even had butter beans. I don't think I've ever tried butter beans.
There's one of them that I won't eat, and it's either butter beans or llamas. Whichever one that the little thing comes loose from the top, and it looks like maggots just floating all in your beans. I ain't going there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Sherry.
One of those beans, a little bitty piece will come off when you're boiling it or something. Yeah, it looks disgusting.
You may have let. Yeah, sometimes if you leave like peas and stuff, if you wait a little bit before you put them up, they'll have the little sprouts start coming out, and it looks like a little worm. It kind of grosses me out too.
Maybe that's it. Always in gardening and prepping. Welcome in. They're about to faint.
Get a hold of yourself, Teresa. You'll be all right. I know it's kind of hard to take all this in. This thing, this brain just went dead. My marble.
His marble got caught.
My marble
Wake up,
got
Chuck. Wake up.
I got mistook for the guy on Miami CSI Miami. I was a lot younger then. When I was at the hospital, I was at a hospital and I was going across the parking lot, and this lady across the parking lot started going crazy, and like I was scared. I was like looking around. I was trying to figure out what was wrong, and she started kind of running to me, kind of all excited like, and she said, "Are you that guy that played on CSI Miami?" And I'm like, I took my sunshades off and kind of looked at her like that, and I said, "No, I'm not him." And then she didn't want to have nothing to do with me. Funny, right?
Well, she's missing out on meeting someone that's very nice. So
I don't know. She thought I was that guy though, and I was like, I had a suit on, and I had sunshades on, and I had longer hair. I had more hair back then. I used to have hair. Kids, grandkids, you know. It's a mess.
Teresa wants to know if we're sure we're from the South.
Hey, Teresa, I like butter beans. I like corn. I like cabbage. I like frog legs.
I like corn.
Roast beef, fried fish, fried chicken, fried squash, fried okra.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Fried pork chops,
Yeah.
fried steak, fried bananas.
never had
I never had fried bananas.
You never had a fried banana?
No.
Who am I? I mean, what kind of alternate world have I entered here?
I'm sure there's a lot of things I haven't tried that I don't even know about.
Chuck thinks your marble may be made out of cork. A few of your pieces are starting to fall off.
At least I have a marble.
How do you make fried bananas?
Fried bananas, you just cut them in little pieces, batter them, fry them. Yeah.
That sounds good.
What are you going to eat them with?
What's that?
What are you going to eat them with?
By themselves.
You don't dip them in anything?
No, I mean you can. You can make like a sauce, like a, you know that stuff like a lot of people make with like for strawberries. They mix up things that dip their strawberries in and all that. You can do that.
Huh.
Or you can even make like a syrup, like a buttery. I'm getting way out of my depth here when it comes to cooking, but you know, make it like a little sweet sauce to kind of drizzle over the top of it. I can't believe y'all have never tried fried banana.
Never had.
I mean,
I
I've had
actually don't think I've ever heard of it.
You
I've
never.
had- Go ahead.
No, I'm just in awe. I mean, I'm like, how in the world?
Yeah. Me and Sherry don't get out of our box very often, I don't guess.
I mean, you drive all the way to Louisiana. In Louisiana, they eat everything. If it moves, crawls, grows, whatever, they eat it. I think they fry mosquitoes down there.
I would too with my bug zapper. But that's the only way.
I have heard of Bananas Foster, Teresa.
Oh, those are so good. I've had Banana Foster.
Carp's Homestead, welcome in.
Hi, Carps. Yes.
I got to be honest with you. I've never eaten fried bananas. I didn't even know it was a thing. I just made it up. But it sounds good, don't it?
That must have been that last piece of the cork marble that flaked off right there.
But I had y'all convinced, right? I mean,
Yes,
I had
you
y'all
did.
convinced it was a thing. And it sounds good. I may even have to try it.
You've got me wanting to try it now.
I know, right? He's going to have to make some and invite us over.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to make some fried bananas. And the only time we don't ever have bananas hanging in my little banana holder thing is now when I want to actually eat them.
when you run out, huh?
And by the time when we get them, I'll forget about them, and they'll stay up there till they turn black.
And then you got to make some banana nut bread. That's so good.
No,
That's my weakness.
No,
no.
he lost the last bit of his marble. This guy.
He did. It's gone.
Fried oysters, fried. Y'all don't eat fried oysters?
No. No slime balls for me.
No, if you fry them, they're not slimy.
Well,
They're
I know
good.
they are already, so I know they are at the beginning. So
Jesse found us a recipe for fried bananas.
Doggone, I thought I'd come up with something on my own.
Evelyn says banana boats are awesome.
we need the video now, Chuck.
Oh, I'm going to do it. It's got to be done now.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be your video.
Mine will turn out to mush or something, I'm sure.
Oh no, it's going to be good. I mean, 'cause all you got to do is basically cook it until the flour or whatever that you coat it with is
It's crispy.
It's done. It's brown.
I wonder if you cut them, then you dipped them in melted chocolate, then you froze it, then you breaded it, then you fried it, and then you went over it with powdered sugar.
That's a lot of work.
Sounds good though.
I was just thinking about chopping some up and putting some flour on it, but that sounds good too.
Don't they do? I've seen chocolate dip bananas.
I'm sure they have them at carnivals because they got everything deep fried.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fried oyster po' boy. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Fried oyster, and you get them char broiled. The oysters char broiled on the half shell. They in the shell and they smoke them. They put like spinach and cheese and all kind of stuff on them. And I can't believe I'm talking to two people.
I just can't see that happening with me. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff I don't like, but oysters is one thing I just don't think I could try.
I don't think I could eat them raw. My brother-in-law, he goes fishing down there in South Louisiana, and sometimes they'll get them oysters, out of the Gulf, and they'll pop them open just to eat them out there. But I don't think I could do that.
No.
I will eat fried shrimp and grilled shrimp, but then but I don't want any boiled shrimp.
Fried okra.
I love fried okra.
Fried okra, yes, I do too.
Do you like it slimy, like boiled?
I ain't eating no gumbo. That's disgusting.
Oh, gumbo.
I don't like gumbo either.
Gumbo is the way to go.
I don't want nothing that just slides down my throat. That's just bleh.
You don't have to put okra in it. I mean, I know that's what it is, but you don't have to put okra in your gumbo. It makes it better. It thickens it up. But
William Smith said you don't eat raw oysters. They just go straight to the gut.
Hey, that's a Mississippi fella, William Smith. He's not too far from you down there, Shannon. He's down around Picayune area.
Okay.
Lisa chews her fried her raw oysters.
Oh, shoot. Ugh. I'm not.
No, there's not a whole lot of seafood that I will eat. I mean, I'll stick to fried shrimp and fried fish. And that's probably about it. I haven't tried much else.
I can eat pretty much any kind of seafood. I love my seafood.
I like crab, I guess. Yeah, I do like crab too.
I like crab. Belinda don't like crab. I mean, I didn't know that because we couldn't afford it when we first got married. So it took us a long, long time to get where we could actually afford crab. And I find out that she don't like it. So she already had me invested. If I'd have found this out early on, we could have parted ways. But
She already had you.
She's treating me.
Tracy says she's starting to feel like Fred Sanford.
She go, I'm coming to see you.
It's the big one. I like codfish, shrimp, and fried catfish.
Mississippi is the catfish capital of the world.
Really?
Not that you have any reason to believe anything I say anymore, but it really is.
I'm not so sure I believe it, Truck.
Google it. Ask Siri. Ask the woman on your telephone. She'll tell you I'm telling you the truth.
I don't believe her either.
You don't believe her? And if she tells you something else, don't believe her. You believe me. And William. William said it's true too. So. And also the place of the blues and Elvis and I don't know who all else. Conway Twitty, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know, a bunch of people.
I want to go to Memphis one day. I mean, we've been through there, but I'd like to go. My niece wants to go to Graceland. I've never been there, so I'd like to go one day.
Yeah. I don't know where that is. I don't know what that means, Teresa. Anyway, I kind of take.
Oh, I'm freezing up, or somebody's freezing up.
Chuck's freezing up on my end.
Okay, am I froze or am I good?
You're good. His marble got hung in between circuits, and it's just going bzzz. Oh, Mississippi Tamales Trail. Hey, tamales sound awesome.
I love tamales.
Yes.
Yes. Tamales are good.
Oh, his marble come loose. Here he is.
Was
that just me or was everybody?
Don't talk about him anymore.
That ain't right, y'all. That ain't right.
Hey, I think it was only you, Chuck. As far as
you. Well, I mean, just all of a sudden, everything just kind of started doing the circle of death. And
I told her your marble got, hung up between circuits, whatever, just sitting there going bzzz.
Like that little hamster on the wheel.
Teresa says massive catfish farms down around, is it Belzoni?
I've never heard of Belzoni.
I haven't either.
Never heard of it. I know they got a lot of them like going up toward Columbus, toward the middle part of the state. But in between Meridian and Columbus, there's quite a bit of the catfish ponds. But I don't know where Belzoni is.
I am wanting to make, since we mentioned tamales, I am wanting to make some homemade tamales. I'm just not sure how good they would turn out.
I bet they'd be good.
I'd be okay with the filling. It's just getting the
wrap to stay together.
The wrap to stay together is going to be my issue, probably.
I like tamales. It's 49 west north of Jackson. Okay. I kind of know where that is.
I can eat too many tamales. I have, too many. I can eat them all day long.
Love them. Which Shannon and I both are Mexican.
Mexican food is yes, that's my weakness. But I also love Chinese food, and she doesn't. But I love it.
And I like Genghis, and I like hibachi grills, but I want something like Genghis. I could make it myself. I knew what went in it.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's good. Ours closed down, but it's so good.
Yeah, ours closed down too, and the closest one I think is in Dallas, Texas. But it's
we might have to make a road trip.
Genghis grill, and you basically choose everything you want, and then they cook it for you.
Yeah, I will have to check out that video on tamales.
I think that was a while back, wasn't it, Jeff? You may have to. I can't remember now, but I was thinking. I remember seeing her make them, but I thought it's been a while back. We used to have when I lived over there out of Channelview. We would go a lot of mornings. They had a lady that cooked out of her house, and she made breakfast burritos, and you could get them mild, hot, or like really, really hot, and they were really good. I could never eat anything except for the mild because even the mild were hot. But always wondered about who she was. I mean, she was just doing it out of her house, so
Right.
I'm not real sure how safe it was, but we survived.
You lived.
We lived.
Are you talking about they still have a Genghis in Longview? Or are you talking about Genghis?
Oh, if they do, girl.
I know we're going next time.
I miss that place. The last one I went to was in Port Arthur, Texas, and it's no longer. I don't know why they shut down. It was so good.
He said yes.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite restaurants.
Welcome in, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen.
Hey, Colleen. I've been to Longview. Longview is we went to Waco one time, and I don't know if we went through there or.
You probably did on I-20. Longview, you can go through Longview on I-20.
Okay. I don't know. It's been a long time. We went down there, and then we went down like through Tyler, I think. Tyler, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That sound right? And then across to Waco, or I don't know. I'm horrible with directions.
That's probably right because you can that's how I go home is through Longview, and then it's actually Lindale, but Lindale and Tyler are kind of merging together.
Okay.
Just about, and but yeah, and Waco is about 2 hours from our home.
Okay.
But Longview is only like 45 minutes to an hour.
Linda went over there last year. I think it was last year. She went. She has a good friend of hers that they go somewhere every year, and this year they went to Waco to that Who's in People.
The Magnolia Farm or something like that. Magnolia House or something.
The Gaines at what's her name? Something Gaines. Can't think of the name now though.
Yeah, they redo houses and
Mm-hmm.
for people.
What's the name?
Welcome,
I haven't.
Mike.
Hi, Mike. Joanna Gaines.
Yes.
I think that's it. They went down there to that, and then they went up to Oklahoma. I think it's Oklahoma to the
Pioneer Woman.
Pioneer Woman. Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. And they got it, and it was it iced over when they was up there. I guess it's during January, February, and it kind of snowed them in their room for a day.
Oh wow!
Which, when you're from South Mississippi, you're not used to that.
Right.
But they made it home.
Jesse said someone has a TV or radio on, and I detect a copyright strike.
That may be me.
I was hearing it, but I wasn't sure where it was coming from. Oh yes, Boudin Balls. Roger loves those. He absolutely loves those.
Does that help, Jesse?
I don't hear it now, so I guess it was Chuck.
I don't even pay attention to it a lot of times, which it probably won't affect because it was way in the background.
He said that one marble struck again.
I heard Boudin Balls.
Do you like those, Chuck?
I do. And
Roger.
Boudin Links. I like the Boudin Links. Kind of hard to find them over here, though. Louisiana is pretty regular.
We've had them at restaurants and stuff, but Roger loves them.
Yeah. I used to stop at a little store just out of Baton Rouge and get one. When I worked over there, I was helping a guy do survey work, and we'd always stop at this little store and get us a Boudin link.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something else we had. They weren't Boudin balls, but they were bigger. I cannot think of the name of them. They're really good too.
Shannon needs to try some gator while she's down there.
Some gator? I don't know about that. Have you had gator, Chuck?
I have had gator. I've only had it one time, and I didn't like it.
Is it tough?
Well, when I had it, I don't think they cooked it right because it had like a fishy taste. But Belinda had it another time, and she says she really liked it. But both of us didn't like the first time. But she had it the second time, and she stopped at that Bass Pro Shop there in Denham Springs, Louisiana, and got some there, and she says she really liked it. So I guess it's probably how it's cooked.
We've been to that one in Denham Springs.
It's a nice one, isn't it?
It is nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
All that used to be nothing but a dirt road years ago.
Really?
Under the interstate and all that. This done got so huge over there now. But
it's really grown. Yes, it has. Colleen is asking, "Are you Chuck Norris?"
I've never heard that. My name was Chuck Lee. So when I moved back to Louisiana from Tennessee, everybody asked me, "Are you Chuck Norris or are you Bruce Lee or whatever? Do you know karate?" And I was like, "No, the only thing I got in karate was a black eye." So
William wants to know if you ever heard of chicken crackling.
Yeah.
I've heard of cracklings, but I don't know if it's the same.
If it's just like the skin, if you're talking about like the skin, and frying it up, just the skin, that's good. And I like pork cracklings too.
That's what I've heard of is pork cracklings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's generally what it's made of. If I'm Walker, Texas Ranger.
Jesse wants to know if it was Chuck Lee. So what is it now?
Look, you're just gonna have to keep ignoring him. Just ignore him. Just you see his comment, just pass it up. Just keep going. Nothing to see here. We just, nothing to see. Gator tail. I did wrestle a gator one time.
Did you really?
It was only about like 4 foot long. But still, it was a gator.
Well, I walked up on the back of a dead one before. That scared me half to death.
Oh, goodness, I bet it did.
Because I wasn't even awake, hadn't had coffee or anything. And I was outside walking our fur babies, and I had to cross the road, and there was this truck parked on the side of the road. So I walked behind that truck, and right on the other side of that truck was a long alligator just laying there. I wouldn't have been able to move fast enough if it had been alive.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It wasn't. But, oh, my goodness. I was so scared. It was scary at the moment, but now I laugh about it. But,
yeah, in South Louisiana, especially if you're out on one of them lakes and the boats and stuff, if you go out at night and shine your light, I mean, it's just eyes everywhere, them gators. And you actually drive over some of them. When you're driving your boat, you'll boom, hit them and keep going. But it always made me a little unnerved.
Not this girl.
Yeah.
We went on a gator tour, and I was okay with that because, we're in a big old boat. But I wouldn't want to be out there on a flat bottom boat or anything like that. Nothing with easy access for them.
We used to go frogging, where you'd grab them down there in the marshes in South Louisiana, and you shine the light on the frog eyes, and person drive the boat up, and then you just reach down and grab them. And we come up on one that's the biggest frog we've ever seen. Got up there on it. It's a little alligator. It wasn't, but a couple of feet long. But I could imagine Mama right there close by. And I said, "It's not a frog. It's not. Back up, back up."
Oh no.
I'm not that brave when it comes to alligators. I'm just not.
Mhm.
They're fast.
They
They're
got
fast,
big teeth too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a good swimmer. That's why pigs were invented.
Neither am I.
But it was fun. I mean, we had fun. We'd go out there and catch frogs and then catfish. And then when it started to get daylight, we'd go bass fishing. And then have to drive home. That was miserable. The drive home was always miserable.
Yeah, you're tired.
Hey, one time me and my brother-in-law went down there. We spent all night, frogging and catfishing, doing this, that. Got back the next morning. We're driving home, and I said, "Now, Stanley, you want me to drive? Or are you okay?" He said, "No, you go ahead and sleep, and I'll drive. And then when I get tired, I'll wake you up, and then you can drive." So I said, "Okay." So I'm over there. I done got all ugly faced and, just slack jawed and everything. I was out. And something woke me up. I don't know what it was, but I woke up and we're driving down the wrong side of the road. We're driving into opposite lane traffic, just as straight as an arrow now. I mean, we're driving straight. And Stanley, my brother-in-law, is over there and he's gone. He's out. His face is just, he's to the world. I holler at him, he wakes up and we scramble and finally get back on the right side of the road. And Sharon knows some of them roads down there, they got the canals on both sides,
Mm-hmm.
but the roads are fairly straight going through there. And that's what we was on. I mean, if I have no clue how he was driving straight on the wrong side of the road, but we wound up stopping at a Walmart and taking a sleep.
That's scary. That's tough.
Yeah. I don't fall asleep when I drive anymore.
Yeah, Miss Brenda in here, Redbird Farm.
Welcome
Brenda.
again.
She's like,
What
"Oh,
is
no."
this? Oh no! What is this? What is it? Pick on Chuck there.
Check.
Do I have a sign on my forehead that says "pick on"? Let me wipe that off. Get that off there.
He only has one marble left too.
And it's going fast. It's going fast, Brenda.
Uh,
And Roger don't eat corn.
I cannot get him to try it at all. I wish I could hide it.
He don't like.
I don't know. He just thinks it's nasty. I don't know. But I love corn anyway. Corn on the cob.
good.
I like
love
sweet corn.
Me
Sweet
too.
corn. I don't like the other field corn, but I like sweet corn, especially if it's good sweet. And we like to cream it.
Yes.
Cut it off the cob and cream it.
Yes, that's the best.
Shoot on you.
That's tattooed on you.
I'm gonna get one of them tattoo removers, whatever it's called, or get it tattooed over. Does he drink it?
I need some relief. Jesse said, "Thanks, Brenda. I needed some relief picking on Chuck."
Tag team. It's like wrestling, He's bouncing off the rope and tagging her, and she's jumping over and doing the suplex on me.
I'm going to throw this out there while we're on here. The recipe box is moving to Thursday afternoons at 2:00. So
Okay.
we're going to switch up days and switch up times.
And what's that little girl? I call her. She looks young. I know she's probably old. She's probably in her 20s. But
Yeah, she's actually 20, maybe 21.
21. Okay. But
Her name is Bobby, and her channel is Supper at the Family Table.
I don't know why I can't ever remember. I'm actually subscribed to her, and I've actually watched a few of her videos. But the name, I just can't get it to stick with me for some reason.
Yeah, she has. She's a nutritionist, and she has a neat channel. Does a lot of healthy food.
Does she live there with her parents?
I think so. And
Okay.
I think they homestead and just do different kind of things. So yeah, she's got a good channel. So, yeah,
Well, she seems like a sweet little girl, a
very sweet.
young lady. I don't want to offend her, but
Yes.
everybody is looking. People are getting more young looking as every day goes by. I don't know why that is. I think it's my eyes.
And that marble's probably crossing behind them.
Redbird Farm. We was talking about frying bananas, and I know you probably missed all that. But listen, fried bananas. All three of us have agreed that fried bananas is the best thing that we've ever tried. I've never tried to fry corn. Yeah, I think I don't know if I have or not. I know we fried it a little bit like in different ways like that. Not on the cob, but like cut off the cob. We've done it that way. But never have tried fried corn on the cob. We boil it, put in crawfish. Crawfish balls.
Grilled corn on the cob is good.
Yes. Put it on the smoker. It's divine.
Now, do y'all leave the shucks on it?
I don't.
Have you seen them where they leave the shucks on it?
I have seen it, but I've not
I've
done
seen
it.
it. I've not tried it.
I would be scared to do that. I mean, have you ever shucked corn out in a field or something? And they always got that little worm at the top. You know what I'm talking about? The little green worm.
Yeah.
They got all different color worms. Most everyone I've ever seen when you shuck it has that little worm. I'd be scared to death to put one in the shuck.
It's just more protein.
No. Don't give me that, Sherry. I know what you don't eat.
Cottonwood Ranch. Welcome in.
I know I'm in trouble now. Y'all just thought Jessie give me a hard time. She's like Jessie on steroids when it comes far away, close up in YouTube view. Yeah. And look, if you misspell diesel, she will tell you. She will tell you straight out if you misspell it.
I'm sure I have a time or two.
I'm going to misspell it every time. Every time she has a video or is somewhere, I'm going to misspell it on her channel just because of that. And I think I'm going to misspell every word, which shouldn't be too hard because I do most of that anyway. But
she's going to start an online spelling bee just for you.
I'm going to win it. Hey, do that for one of your Mag Monday things. And I'll be the one that spells. I will win that one. I won't come in third. I will win the spelling bee. And I even know how to spell diesel now.
I used to be really good at spelling, but now as I'm getting older, I'm not.
I have to stop and think.
Stop and think or ask Google.
Hey, and that open suggestion box, when you type in stuff, you can open the suggestion. That has ruined me.
Yes.
Can't afford the prizes right now.
Welcome to the party bash, Chuck.
When y'all advertise this, is that what y'all did? Y'all come bash Chuck on Facebook. Y'all come. Chuck is going to be over on our channel. Y'all come and give him a hard time.
We didn't this time, but that's an idea for the next.
That's all right. I can take it. I'm all right with
it. Like a champ.
Yeah, I'm used to it. It's something you get used to over time. And since I've known Jessie, I've had to get used to it.
Instead of a corn roasting, we have a chuck roasting.
A chuck roast. Chuck roast.
Hey, that's good stuff.
chuck roast.
And
And Brenda
next
always
week on Shannon's turn, we're going to have Chuck Part 2, the Chuck roast.
Like, that's not right.
No, I don't mind. Brenda gets on to me because when I don't pay attention to the chat that much, or when I do, I don't pay attention to the guests because I can't focus on two things at one time. And so she gets upset because I miss a comment, that she makes 4 or 5 times. She makes the same comment 10 or 12 times and expects me to see it. What's up with that?
Of course, Chuck, you're supposed to see it.
I'm just lucky to see 1 or 2 videos.
Everyone jump on the Chuck wagon.
We are Chuck roast on the Chuck wagon.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
only picked on because you're loved.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm really loved. Yeah, I'm overloved.
Well, y'all, it's been over an hour.
It's been fun.
It has.
I've already
Thanks for
missed.
coming in, and thanks for being our guest, and thanks for Jesse and Brenda for modding. Welcome in, Nick.
Thanks for coming in, everyone. Hi,
Did
Nick.
One thing about a chuck roast, it's tough. Byron, welcome in.
They're on a roll here.
It's a slow roast. You got to cook it slow, long and low, to tender it.
Well, you're in trouble already by Miss Brenda. She said you've already missed 2 here, 2 of her comments.
I didn't miss them. I ignored them. That's not true. I probably missed it. Hey, AC. Hey, Byron. Who else?
Byron.
Evelyn. I don't know who all of. And see, I'm terrible about missing when people come in and comments, and I'm horrible at that kind of stuff. I need to do like y'all. You got both of you, so one of you can see the comments, and back between both of you catch them, and I don't.
It's hard sometimes when you're alone, especially if your chat's going pretty fast. It's hard to catch everyone.
It's because women can focus.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, Sherry. Not for myself.
Oh,
She was trying to tell us how to grill corn. I got that one, Brenda. I'm going to step on your toes Friday night. Give me a hard time. No, the only problem is I don't know of anybody that would want to be my partner on a live. I don't think they want to put themselves in that kind of detrimental situation. They don't want to be seen with me at the same time, associated with Chuck.
I agree, Brenda.
Oh, what'd she say now?
I don't know. She said I'm supposed to agree, so I agree.
He said, focus. Hold on a sec. I saw a squirrel.
I know. I squirrel a lot. I'm terrible at that.
Yeah.
It was awful. It wasn't awful.
Hey, there is times me and Shannon are both on there, and at times we still both miss things. It gets busy.
If I had somebody, at least I could blame them. Gives me somebody to throw off the blame. I need Raquel to be my co-host, so she won't she won't be making bad comments in the chat. She make them right to my face.
Oh, guys, we've loved hanging out. And
it's been fun.
Hey, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all having me on. I really do.
You're on.
we appreciate you coming on. Yeah.
Seriously,
Next week,
Shannon, let us know. We'll get together.
Yes, that sounds good. Yes, we'll have to do that.
Nick wants to know how you spell diesel.
I'm not commenting. I'm ignoring Nick too. I'm ignoring Jesse, Brenda, Raquel, Nick. Who else do I need to ignore? He just laughs at me.
Next week it's on Shannon's channel, Journey Along with Shannon.
Come and see her if you can.
Not sure what she's got up her sleeve.
My
I guess
arm is
we'll find
falling
out.
Just
I
my
got
arm.
an idea. I got an idea. You
What's
can
your
have
idea?
You can have Jesse as your guest. Have me as a moderator, and I'm just saying. I'm not saying that cause any trouble. Hey, hold on just a second. Anyway, I got a phone call, so I'm going to ease on there. Thank y'all so much.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Y'all have a good day.
Bye, everyone.